decision, and it cost me the dream I had carried for 40 years. Can you imagine spending your entire life leading people toward a promise, only to discover you will never enter it? I am Moses, and this is one of the most painful chapters of my life.
Before the crisis began, sorrow entered our camp. My sister Miriam died. The woman who stood beside me when Pharaoh's daughter found me. The woman who sang songs of victory after the Red Sea. She was gone. Life can change so quickly, can't it? One day someone is beside us. The next, they are only a memory. Then the people faced another challenge. There was no water. Immediately the complaints began. Why have you brought us here? Were there not enough graves in Egypt? Sound familiar? After all God had done, fear once again replaced faith. But let me ask you, how often do we forget yesterday's miracles? When today's problems appear, Aaron and I fell before the Lord. And God spoke. His instruction was simple. Tell the rock to give water, not strike it. Not force it. Simply speak. The solution was clear. But what happens when frustration clouds obedience? The crowd gathered. Their complaints echoed in my ears. My patience broke. Instead of speaking to the rock, I struck it. Twice. Water flowed. The people celebrated. But God saw something deeper. The miracle happened, yet my obedience failed. Can success ever hide disobedience? Not before God. Then came words I never expected. Because I had failed to honor God before the people, I would not lead Israel into the promised land. 40 years, countless sacrifices, endless prayers. And now this, the lesson was painful. Leadership carries responsibility, and obedience matters. As we continued our journey, we requested permission to pass through Edom. We offered peace. We promised respect, yet they refused. Why would God allow another obstacle? Because sometimes closed doors are part of His plan. Then came another painful goodbye. My brother Aaron's time had come. We climbed Mount Hor together. There, his priestly garments were passed to his son Eleazar, and Aaron died. The nation mourned for 30 days. A generation was passing away. But the people's complaints returned again. And this time fiery serpents entered the camp. Many were bitten. Many died. The people cried out for mercy. So why serpents? Because sin always carries consequences. Yet even in judgment, God provided hope. God instructed me to make a bronze serpent and place it on a pole. Anyone who looked upon it in faith would live. Think about that. The cure was not found in human strength, not in medicine, not in effort. It was found in trusting God's provision. And that truth still speaks today. Just as Israel looked up in faith and lived, we are called to look to God when facing our struggles, failures, fears, and sins.
Numbers 22:21 teaches us powerful lessons. Even great leaders can fail. God remains faithful despite our mistakes. Obedience matters. Faith brings healing, and God's mercy is always greater than our failures. So, let me ask you, have you ever made one mistake that changed everything? And how did God help you through it? Share your story in the comments below. If this Bible story encouraged you, like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today. Subscribe to Scripture Spin for more powerful Bible stories and biblical teachings. And remember, the God who provided water from the rock and healing through the bronze serpent is still able to guide, restore, and heal His people today.